What is happening, guys? It's your buddy Aaron and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be taking it a little bit easy because the last video of us putting the engine all together with the clutch and the transmission and then dropping it in the car, it kind of took a toll on my back and definitely been hurting. So I'm just taking it easy right now, but still got some exciting content for you guys today. In today's video, we're gonna be working on the G35 a little bit, but I'm also gonna be showing you guys a couple mods that we got installed on the Civic SI. As you guys know, I am leasing this SI as a daily because now we can put our it's so bright out here, bro. As you guys know, I do work for Honda as a service advisor, so I was able to get a good deal on this Honda Civic SI as the daily. And if you guys do remember, me and the homie, the roommate Troy, we had the same car. We both had 2019 Civic SIs, but Troy went ahead and took the upgrade opportunity, and he went ahead with the 2020 Accord Sport 2.0 turbo. He decided that he wanted to make that financial decision to go ahead and own his car instead of leasing a car, and he was able to waive all the fees of getting out of his lease. So he went ahead and picked up that 2020 Honda Accord. So with that being said, in order for him to trade in his old SI, he had to take off all the mods on it. So there were two mods that I grabbed from him before he went ahead and turned it in. The first one was his muffler delete. So we just went ahead and swapped exhausts. I still have his stock exhaust cut so that when I have to turn my lease in, I can go ahead and just re-weld the exhaust back up. But since we both work there, we're able to get repair orders written on our cars, get them both in the shop at the same time. We swapped over the muffler deleted exhaust, and then we also swapped over the blow-off valve. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a cold start right now of the exhaust on the Civic SI with the muffler delete. So it definitely has a nice little growl on that startup. Having the muffler delete on the SI, honestly, it livens it back up. It makes me feel like I'm actually driving a car that is car enthusiast built again, you know what I mean? It has some noise, especially with that blow-off valve. This thing is so fun to just roots. Let me go ahead and show you guys that right now. A little hard to see, but a little red blow-off valve down there. This doesn't really add any power or anything like that, but it's definitely really fun to hear. You can't really hear it when you're at idle, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it just a quick little rev here at idle, see if you guys can hear it. The blow-off valve is a super quick and easy, fun little mod if you're just trying to get a little more noise, a little more fun out of your SI. So what I'm gonna be doing right now is just running a couple of errands. Over here on the G35, we got most of the wiring harness set up and plugged into the engine. I still have to plug in the rest where the transmission goes. I still have to plug in the alternator and the starter. So I'm gonna come back and do a little bit of that later and off camera. Just wanted to give you guys an update. But right now we got our single piece Z1 drive shaft over here. And since we took it out of a crash car, we're gonna wanna get it balanced. Just so we know that it's 100% balanced and not going to give us any vibrations when we are driving the new G. So I'm going to go ahead and load this up right now into the SI, and we're going to take it over to JB Driveline and see if he can go ahead and balance it for us. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and take a ride across town and listen to the fun noises of the SI. Alright guys, so we are back at the crib right now. Just went ahead and dropped off that drive shaft, took care of a couple errands that I had to run early in the morning. It's like 3:45 p.m. right now, so I want to give you guys some like nice little exhaust clips. I'm gonna head over to this little abandoned spot that is now like an Amazon warehouse. That I think will get a good exhaust note. I was driving up to a house on the other side of town. Pretty much like I was just calling around to random drive shaft parts places because there's really no drive shaft shop around here. And then they gave me a name and a phone number to call, and I asked a certain guy if he can go ahead and balance the drive shaft. So he's only charging me 65 bucks. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to go ahead and pick up that drive shaft and it'll be nice and balanced, or just check to make sure everything is neutral and balanced. So anyway, we're gonna head over to that warehouse to get some sound clips right now. Let's do it. All right, so we're here. This is actually like an old, kind of like an abandoned Target that Amazon purchased, and they're now keeping it as like a warehouse. But I never ever see trucks coming in and out of here. They're kind of just keeping it and doing some secret ass shit. So I don't really know what's going on with this building, but if you guys find me missing, go looking for Amazon. Anyway, guys, I got the SI right here. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some revs right now. When you're in neutral, it only lets you rev up to like 4,500 RPMs, and it caps right there unless you start moving. So I'm gonna give you guys some standstill revs, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just get it moving a little bit so I can pass that 4,500 mark, and then you can start hearing the gurgles that the exhaust has. Keep in mind, guys, this is only a muffler delete. You can do this at any exhaust shop. It's pretty cheap. They just remove the mufflers and put a piece of pipe in there pretty much. That's it. So yeah, guys, got some nice muffler delete sound clips for you guys, also the blow-off valve sound clips. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys are looking for some simple mods to do to your 10th gen SI, I definitely recommend, you know, just a muffler delete and a blow-off valve, unless you want to get like a real exhaust. Obviously that would work out a little bit better, might even sound a little bit better. But the fact that you can just delete the muffler, it's really cheap, and get really good sound out of it, that's awesome. As a daily car, I honestly don't think I'm gonna be doing much more to it. I mean, I do have another 2.5 years on the lease, and there's a couple things that I have in mind, like possibly lowering it, maybe putting some wheels on it. But honestly, I got my focus 100% towards the G35 right now, trying to finish that. And also, that's more of the race car. This is the daily right here. So I want to take good care of this. I don't want to change too much on it, but the two mods that I just did definitely make it way more fun to drive, and more fun as a daily driver, especially for a guy like me, who's a car guy, you know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you guys stay tuned, because we're gonna get that G running soon. Hopefully, I just got to get a couple things done to it, which are really the most important things, like getting the key cutting program for it, getting the tune loaded onto it, and then having our first start. So stay tuned for those future videos. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the notifications bell, and stay tuned for some more content, guys. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.